can be life-changing. Okay. And so, as you can see right there on the slide, guys, today we're going to be talking about embracing education, innovation, and automation. Right. And for me, this is exciting times for me because you're going to hear about something that people told me about many, many years ago, and I didn't take advantage of it. And I live to regret it. And I'm going to show you why. Okay. But before I do that, I definitely want to give you guys a disclaimer, guys. I am not a financial advisor, and all information shared during this event is for educational and informational purposes only. All right. The Bill Network and Omni do not guarantee income or financial results. So trading involves risk. Past performance does not guarantee future success. Participants are encouraged, right, to use discretion and to seek independent financial advice before making trading decisions. And when you look at that last line, I alluded to it, a moment ago. Do not ever give anyone your money to trade for you, guys. Okay. So you have a lot of companies, guys. We went through a phase, as a world, right? And when I say as a world, you have a lot of people out there who came up with a lot of hedge fund type companies, a lot of companies who were PAM type companies that you invested money in and you allowed them to trade, or so you thought they were trading on your behalf. And, a lot of us came up, my wife and I, we actually invested multiple six figures in one in particular, and we came up short. We lost that money, right? And we lost it not because we gave it to the wrong person. We lost it because we didn't actually learn how to trade so we could trade it ourselves. Let's just call it what it is. Okay. Anytime you have to pay someone to do it for you guys, that comes with the ultimate risk. Okay. And so I have a friend who is a very astute entrepreneur and business person who offered to teach me how to trade. He has his own trading academy years ago, and he was going to teach me for free. But as they say, a good life would get in the way of a great life. My wife and I were doing amazing things, made multiple six figures in three different arenas, right? And so at that point in time, trading was something that was going to take time away from my current life and what I thought. And so me not learning how to trade, though, him having that conversation with me, he let me know that, I mean, guys, the only reason you're upset and you're mad and angry about the money you lost is because it leads back to you making that decision, not learning how to trade. So again, don't give anybody your money to trade for you guys. Learn how to trade it yourself. That way you can do what we're going to be talking about in just a moment. Okay. So when you look at the Bill Trading Academy combines the experience of master traders with the genius and simplicity of our automated trading app, Einstein. Okay. Trading can help you build your own economy. And that's going to be very, very important because the economy that you live in today, you don't control. And as you saw over the last 9 months to 10 months, anything can happen, right? And a lot of people can be affected. And so you want to put yourself in a position where you're empowering yourself. You're the president under your own roof, and you're the one that controls the economy under your roof to the penny. Okay. But also about the Bill Trading Academy was created so that people all around the world would be able to take control of their finances and insulate themselves from non-controllables like COVID, government decisions, layoffs, tariffs, rising costs of living, and more. So, when you look at COVID, guys, and I go back to COVID because, my wife and I, we did pretty good during COVID because we had residual income. As a matter of fact, our income went up during COVID. But you had 30,000 companies that closed their doors at that time and 20 million people with no money in the bank account, right? No job, no money, and nothing but problems and challenges. Now you had a lot of people out there, and I may be talking to some of you guys. If you got a phone call, text message, or something saying, "Hey, join this trading academy," or "Let me teach you how to Zoom, or how to trade," or whatever it is, "Let me trade for you," or "We at this company that'll trade for you." Put one in the chat. I want to know who I'm talking to. I want to make sure that I'm talking to the right audience because if 2 million people went home with no money, a lot of people got phone calls. Okay. And so there we go. We're starting to see them pop in. There you go. There you go. There you go. Me. So a lot of people did not take that serious. Okay. But when people went back to work and COVID was going away, there was a lot of people who did not have to go back to work because they did learn how to trade. A lot of those people are still home today, living from the comfort of their own home based on what they learned that's kept them off their job. You got 60,000 people in the beginning of the year, this year, lost their job based on governmental decisions, right? The administration we stand has people at home or on furlough or people who are working for free based on their decisions, not the decision of the individual who was affected. I have a young lady who's a part of the Trading Academy, Dr. Arlene George. She's a doctor in the military, right? And she's not feeling the same effect as people who are in the military with her who are working for free at this moment because she actually is a part of our trading academy and she trades and she's making money while they're figuring. Okay. So when you look at trading, you want to consider it like income insurance, as you see there on the bottom. Okay. You have life insurance, you have car insurance, you have home insurance, right? You have health insurance in case anything goes wrong, but nobody has income insurance. And that's what trading really is. Okay. So why should you learn how to trade with us, guys? You can trade from anywhere, the bed, the bar, the bath, the beach, the boonies. It doesn't matter. We're talking about trading with no boundaries as long as you have a cell phone or a computer. Okay. We have accomplished and seasoned traders in multiple asset classes, guys. And guess what? They speak multiple languages. Okay. To build a true retirement account without paying financial advisors to do so. And this is the thing about financial advisors, guys. You have good people, you have bad people, right? And when you have people who know that once you invest with them, every time they put your money in a trade and invest for you, guess what? They get paid whether you win money or lose money. Okay. And so again, nobody's going to treat your money, grow your money, and scale your money, right? Like you would. Okay. But also to generate revenue, to fund investments and other business projects. And it's also so simple. Yeah, your children can actually learn. As my father was a plumber, right? My mother was a substitute teacher, right? And we grew up on government assistance, Section 8 housing, right? Doing a lot of things, that I well, hand-me-down clothes, right? Just a lot of different things that I suffered through as a child because I was born into poverty, right? Back in the day, my parents didn't even have the option to learn how to trade. That wasn't on the table, right? So people today don't have an excuse. They don't have a reason, right, for that. But you have people who have their children trading, like Donnie Pips, one of our master traders. He has a 11-year-old who a couple of weeks ago just pulled $925 out of the market on 11 years old. Guys, I'm telling you, you have people who are 40, 50 years old. It takes them a whole week to make $925. My 17-year-old son is now learning how to trade with my wife, right? And we're putting our kids in a position where it doesn't matter what happens again in the government around the world, they can take full advantage, of what of trading and what it brings to the table. Okay, imagine leaving your kids in a position where you know for a fact they're financially set, not based on what they have in the bank, but what they have in their head. Okay, that's what this is all about today. Okay, so to become a profit center and fund and support the economy under your roof, talked about that a little bit earlier, and to become the bank so you can leverage, guys, your do. And most people don't understand how banks work. That's why they put their money in the bank. That if you understood how the bank worked, you would actually become the bank. See, when you actually sign that promissory note or you sign that power of attorney, once you said, I'm opening my account, you make that deposit, they make a withdrawal. Okay. You put their money in the bank, they put your money in the market. Right. And when they put your money in the market, guess what? Guys, they're making 300, 500% returns, 5,000% returns based on how long you keep it in the bank. Guys, they're using it and compounding it and flipping your money. Right. Guys, the bank is the only business I know that can open up with no money and end up with all the money. Think about it. You want to go to the bank and get your money out of the bank, guys. Guess what? You have to make an appointment to do so. You know why you have to make an appointment? Is because they want to keep your money for another 2 or 3 days or 4 or 5 days so they can continue to make money off of it while you wait to get what's already yours. Okay. So I'm just saying, behave like the bank. You go put your money in the market after you learn how to do so. Okay. So who are we looking for? Guys, there are a lot of people, that qualify, as trade students, and but there are certain demographics that just stand out, pop out like, a sore thumb. And when you look at categories like women who are out here, women who, when you think about it, they want consistency, they want security, they want predictability, right? No woman out there who has a family wants to be in a position where she may be laid off and be looking for another job, right? Or her business is closed and she can't take care of her kids. So this is one of the reasons why you see in a male-dominated platform, the amount of women traders have increased by 20%. And to show you even more how serious women are about, their financial futures, the number of investors who are women have increased by 60%. Okay. You also have college students who realize real fast that what they're going to college for, they won't be able to work in that industry when they graduate, so they drop out, right? And so instead of them dropping out, they can drop into trading, right? You have kids who graduate and if they didn't have parents that had homes, they wouldn't have any place to go because they can't work. They have a really good situation now. They can go home and trade with a roof over their head and then work their way out of the mom's and dad's house, right? Financial professionals, entrepreneurs, people who have trading communities, guys. This is a great place. Social groups, for my mom, soccer moms, and for our stroller dads, right? People who have groups and cliques of individuals that want to actually trade together, do something lucrative together, right? We want to impact everybody, but they're just, again, we want to start with people who just want more out of life, right? Okay. So the people who we have on board that's going to help you get to the goals that you're willing to work for, guys, is this amazing array of people here. You look at a trading academy, right? Because you're only as good as the traders in the academy that have when I say a background of accomplishments. All of these individuals have had and still do have trading communities where they teach masses of people. They have some here who have, let's say, they've traded on Wall Street. Some have actually accomplishments like they're a seven-figure quant trader. They have a black belt in Six Sigma. They've been trading for 20, 30 years. Some have actually been training for 10, 15, 20 years, guys. And they do it all in different categories and different languages, right? So you're going to get what you need, right? Now, the trading training curriculum, guys, this is again when you have so many different traders on board who are training, you actually have more information afforded to you. So the foundational training that guys get, you're gonna learn the basics, right? And we'll walk you through this thing all the way to your proficiency, right? Till you get to the point where you know it and you can take the wheel on your own. And when you feel like you're close, but you're not there yet, we have the training wheels for you when it comes to our tools and our software. But as you can see here, guys, everything from introducing trading goals and other major pairs, stocks, options, and futures, how to chart software, how to set up a broker account, all the way down to supply zones and demand zones, demo trading, and all that good stuff, foundational trading, and then essentials, how to create a trading plan, candlestick patterns, price action, right? Patterns and inflection points, right? Trade psychology like scalp trading, day trading, swing trading, live trading. Guys, we have, everything a person needs. Okay. And it's not confusing. It's actually the opposite. Okay. So when you look at Einstein, guys, Einstein is a brilliant brain. He's synonymous for high level thought, right? When you look at our technology, our technology is the best on the market. There's nothing out there smarter than our technology. So why not name it Einstein? Imagine having the smartest piece of trading technology in the world making financial decisions with you, not for you. Okay. We don't want to handicap you because when it comes to technology, technology is only as good as the human being that programmed it. But if you program yourself how to trade and you have, Einstein that said, you know what, great student, click the button, right? You feel a whole lot better taking those trades. So when it comes to Einstein scanner, guys, how does it work? You look at Einstein as your personal trading assistant. Okay, it identifies with high probability trade setups that line up with what you have been learning. Keep in mind, guys, I'm going to always go back to what you've been learning. Okay. We want you to learn. We don't want you to just buy technology. Everybody sells technology. We want you to become the technology. Okay. It doesn't just send out alerts. It empowers you to trade with confidence and by pinpointing winning trades through data driven signals. Okay. It's like riding a bike with training wheels, as my partner Danny Pacheco likes to say. Right. So when it comes to Omni, what is Omni? Omni trading is a technology platform that can mirror advanced algorithms or live professional traders to execute trades based on predefined criteria. Hey, I love this platform, guys. I love what it's about to do for people all around the world. But it's designed to minimize human intervention and capitalize on market opportunities faster. Right? It puts a person in a position where they get the benefits of speed, efficiency, and reduce emotional bias. Guys, when you talk about emotional bias, that means that you're no longer in control, right? You're no longer guided by your disciplines, by your rules, by your strategies, right? Now you're guided by your emotions. And if you lose a trade while you're emotional, guys, what ends up happening is you top out. What ends up happening is you start making bad decisions and you blow your accounts. Okay, when you actually have technology and you're tied yourself to people who are trading live with you or algorithms that are working with you on your behalf, guys, it takes it minimizes and reduces greatly the emotions that you use and would normally use in trading. Okay, but Omni gives the power to the people, right? Yeah, customers have full control of their accounts and the ability to trade how they want, right? You can pause or stop the trade without actually waiting on the algorithm or the expert to do it for you. Okay, you can set your risk levels and trade in multiple rooms to mitigate your risk. We want to make sure you don't put all your eggs in one basket, and we're not that company that has that one miracle asset class, right? Keep track of all the trades executed and watch your accounts grow. Okay. And then you choose and connect with any broker from the list of authorized and available brokers that we have on board. And that list is continuing to grow. Okay. So why user initiated automated trading is the future of trading, guys. 50% of the US equity trades and global algorithmic trading market projected to grow, $20 billion by the end of 2025. Okay. It helps you unlock and tap into the $7 trillion a day Forex market. It's a live market and it's running 5 days a week, guys. And it gives you the biggest opportunity to come into the market, right? With the least amount of skin in the game, right? But with the highest amount of leverage. Okay. It simplifies trading with turnkey solutions that are on your phone, automated and user friendly. So, why does it matter? Growing demand for data driven trading, scalability, and global adoption. The busier people get, the more help they're going to need. Okay. And so, you got to be ahead of the technology curve, before it happens, not while it's happening. Okay. But Omni does the trade execution in real time. So when you look at Omni, Omni can mirror the trades of successful traders and provide real-time automated execution for the community, allowing the individual users the ability to activate their own trades. Get that. Okay. Omni can mirror master accounts using algorithmic trading and execute them instantly from for our community. Think about this for a second. I have people who I have access to, like say Donnie Pips or Rasti Castellano or JCL Lara Cuenta. Let's say if I want to take a USB cord and run it from my brain to Roxy Castellanos' brain. I get to download and dump everything that she's learned from trading. Okay, with the click of a button, right? It's the same thing with Omni, right? And so real time information without having to run that USB from one brain to the other, right? But one, market data goes to two, algorithmic analysis. Three, buy and sell decisions. And four, trade execution. Right? With Omni, guys, together we trade, together we win, and in a few steps, offer private automated trading experience to our community. And I mean, I like to say it's as simple as one, two, three, right? Number one, create an account. So you'll download the Omni admin app from the App Store and create your account in a few steps. Number two, set up strategies. You'll connect a master account from any broker and establish a subscription price. Okay. And number three, you'll start trading. Okay. It's as simple as that. You post your trades to the master account, and all the customers' accounts will execute the same trades. Okay. And if you read the bottom, there are a lot of you guys who are like me. You might have a little trauma, all right, with past experiences, and you just want to know you're dealing with the right company and that that company is legit. Well, Omni and its affiliates are registered as a commodity trading advisor, CTAs, and they're introducing a broker with the CFTC and are members of the NFA. So when you go to those accounts, you go to those sites, you see, the Omni representation as a company or as a platform, as an app on that site. You'll have a lot of people who say they are, but they're betting that you won't go and verify. Okay. They have a lot of slick talking people that are out there that you might want to verify 100% of what they're saying. Now, as a member of the actual program, as a member of our training academy, guys, we want you to be able to enjoy the life that you're building. Okay, we want to make sure that you are not just working hard, that you're relaxing hard, playing hard, right? Lifestyling hard, right? And so we're going to give you this. This is a member perk and a benefit that you don't have to pay anything extra for. But because you chose our community to learn how, you're going to get your own private wholesale pricing booking engine. You're going to actually save up to 70% in savings on your stays at hotels and resorts. You get 4 and 5 star hotel and resort hotel 2 and 3 star prices, right? Over 1 million properties globally to choose from, over 3,000 counted curated trips, and every trip is tax deductible for our business people. Guys, I have people who are business owners and salespeople who travel a lot. They use this a lot, and they don't pay full price for anything. I don't personally pay full price for anything. I'm saving $300 to $1,000 every time I go somewhere, and because that's what rich people do. Wealthy people, they don't spend a 100% of their money trying to impress people, because savings is the new earnings. And for those of you who have family members that like to travel as well, guys, because you're a member, the company says that we will allow you to give your friends, your families, your colleagues access to the the traveling program for just $29 a month, and they get 100% of everything that you got. And that annual trip, guys, every year on your company says we will give you a stay 4 or 5 star resort or hotel, with a value of $4 or $5,000 every year, like clockwork. And guess what? Your family members and friends, they get the same access to that as well for $29 a month for less than $350 a year. Okay. Dreamscapes, I said 3,000 curated, wholesale prepackaged trips. This is what these are: 3,000 locations around the world. So if it's on your bucket list, right? Get it into reality. Go ahead and pay, a very, very small price for a high level, getaway. Now, one of the things that I was excited that, how can we help the people who are actual students? Because what I'm finding is that people need more and more money to stay in their house or to come in their house now more than ever, right? And you have a lot of universities that are filled with students, right? Some thousands of students, some tens of thousands of students, and but everybody can't afford to go there. So what they do is they actually pay students in certain universities for referring other students, for recruiting other students. Okay, University of Central Florida, they have a golden feather cash referral program. Arizona State University, they have a tuition discount and cash referral program. University of Alabama, refer a friend incentive and bonuses, guys. And this is not just in the U.S. I was talking to Evans Kaganye in Kenya, Africa. He says they do that there as well. And so, guys, if the most successful universities out there in the world are doing this, why shouldn't we? So we actually pay, our students, our trading students, for referring, other students to our community. Okay, think about getting a 4 year degree at a university and not having to pay a dime, not having to have a student loan. You basically got a free ride because you referred enough students to that university to do that. But think about, after you actually come into the program, you never ever have to, pay for your monthly tuition because it's taken care of. And not only is it taken care of, because you're referring, people who understand trading and want to trade with you, moms, who are soccer moms, moms who want to have their own money, or moms who want to help the household, college student, whatever it is, dads that are in your stroller club communities. And the company said, we're going to pay you a referral fee for doing it. And it's going to come to you every month that they're on that subscription and they're paying their tuition to be a student. Guys, you can design a lifestyle, and you can now go full time like Major Cephas did, because he started referring people to the company. The company's paying him referrals, and now he's full time learning how to trade as a student while his referrals are paying for his membership. Okay? And so, again, it's just just want to make sure that we are helping, right? We're not just here to, make money while we're building a community. We're here to build something special for people all around. For people. Okay. So, how much does Build Trading Academy cost? When it comes to the education and trading tools packs, you get the trade curriculum that I went over earlier, as you can see there, but you also get access to those amazing traders that I introduced you to. Basically, you saw their photos, you saw their backgrounds, you get access to them. Build Academy, Forex education, option education, futures education, digital asset education. But here, You don't get Einstein, you don't get Omni, but again, you have access to the live trading, live trainings. Okay, you got a foundation, you got the basics. $199 one time. And that lets you know right there that we want to help because you're walking in for pennies on the dollar out the gate. Okay? And that's a one time. And then $99 a month. Okay? But if you refer for, guys, you pay no more. Right? When you refer for, your tuition at $99 goes away. Right? And so now you're learning from the best to do it for nothing every month. Okay? Then you have the promotional pricing for the Einstein and Omni Access. This is the Elite Builder, right, and the Apex Builder. So when it comes to the Elite, you get the Build Academy, everything I talked to you about in the previous slide, but you also get Einstein Scanner for Forex market only. Okay. Now, when it comes to Omni, guys, it includes three different strategies, three different asset classes. And here again, I want to share with you the value because when you look at platforms and apps that are doing this for you, those other companies charge you per strategy. They charge you anywhere from $150 to $200 a month per strategy. Okay. And you're getting three out the gate. And why are you getting three? Because we don't want you to put all your eggs in one basket. Say if Forex is not doing good, or if futures is not doing good, or if options is not doing good and they have a bad day and the market flips upside down or something, you have your money, right, diversified. You have eggs in different baskets. And so that will allow you to rebound if anything should ever happen to one of them. Okay. But $499 down one time, $149 a month. Okay. And like I said, three strategies, normally $150 to $200 per strategy. You're getting it for pennies on the dollar. And the best way to look at this is that this is introductory. The only guarantee, remember, I tell you, I makes no promises, no guarantees. The only guarantee that I can give you for those of you who are not guaranteed or grandfathered in by joining now at this introductory rate, everybody after we actually raise it will be subject to new pricing. Okay? And they will be market pricing. And at that time, we'll charge what we can afford to charge because it's worth it. Okay. First movers advantage is extremely important here. Okay. So when it comes to the Apex, you get, again, the Einstein scanner, but now you get it for the Forex, options, stocks, futures, and crypto as well. So you get all those categories. Plus you get Omni with 7 different strategies. You don't have to use all 7 now. You can use 4 of the 7, 5 of the 7. You can use 2 of the 7. But as you learn how to trade, as you understand more and more about the money, because while you're learning how to trade, guys, they're teaching you how to understand money, how to understand the market. You understand that economics is an actual language, and you're going to be learning this, and it's going to empower you. It's going to put you in a position where you wake up one day impressed with yourself. Okay, but you're getting this for $999 one time. Okay, this program, guys, like, you can easily go to other programs around the world, and I'm just telling you, it can be $5,000. I've seen them at $10,000, $20,000, and they offer less. Okay, so again, most people don't understand value, but $199 down, I mean a month rather, and that's very, very key.